today I have a story for you. The new story we're going to listen to is a fairy tale, The Princess and the Pea. This story is going to show us how it is important to not judge by appearances and how people look, but what they have inside. Let's listen to our story. But before that, I want you to let's review the fairy tale elements. Okay, while we're listening to the story and looking at the characters and setting, I want you to look at number one, who's a good character? Number two, who's a bad character? Or maybe just, it's not a bad person. They just try to find out things. Number three, is it in a castle or is it in the woods? Does it have magic? Does it have royal family? Or is it about animals? Does it start with once upon a time? And does it end with and they lived happily ever after? Now let's listen to our story, okay? The Princess and the Pea. Once upon a time, there was a prince. Hi. Who set out to find the perfect wife. He wanted to marry a woman who was beautiful and delicate, brave, and with a big heart. Very important. So he traveled around the world. Other princesses longed to win his heart, but he couldn't fall in love with any of them. So he returned home, talked to his mom, to his dad, and told him I didn't find someone that I would want to marry. Don't worry, my son, the queen told him. One of these days, you will find the right princess. And with that, they went to sleep. It was a rainy night. It was pouring. A lot of rain. Suddenly, they heard someone knocking. Who can it be at this hour? The king said. When he opened the door, he saw a beautiful girl with very long hair. But she was completely soaked because it was raining. She was soaked from head to toe, and her shoes were full of mud. What are you doing on such a terrible night? My dear child, why are you out? I'm a princess, and I would like to stay here if I can. Princess, said the king. I really don't believe her because look at how she looks. The girl was beautiful, but her clothes did not look like it belonged to a princess. Even though she didn't look like a princess, because it was such a terrible night, the king said, please come in and let's be away from the storm. The servants and the queen prepared her a bath and gave her dinner. They gave her something that was dry. While the princess was eating dinner, the queen and the servants prepared the bed. We'll get the room ready for the princess, said the queen. The girl says she's a princess, the queen said when she was fixing the bed. Well, we'll find out. I'm going to find out if she's a real princess. She took out a pea from her little pocket. She put the pea under the mattress. And then she put another mattress. And another. and another, and another. The queen told herself. Only an authentic princess who has a body so delicate as a flower could realize that there was something under the mattress. And then I'll find out if she's really a princess. The princess was so grateful. She said, "Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much." "Oh, you're welcome. Good night." The princess had to climb up. 1 mattress, 2, 3, 4, 5. She tried to sleep. Oh, she was tossing and turning. Tossing and turning. Something was bothering her. I wonder what it was. Do you know what it was? Yes. You're right. It's the bee. But the princess does not know that. Okay. The princess was grateful that she had a place to stay. So the next morning, while the king and the queen were eating breakfast, the queen asked her, "Good morning, dear. Did you sleep well last night?" "I'm afraid it was impossible," said the princess. The bed was magnificent. Thank you so much. But all night I was tossing and turning. I felt something bothering me under the mattress. The queen then realized that she was telling the truth, for only a person with royal blood could have delicate skin like the princess. The queen and the king invited the son. They talked to him and they told him that there was a princess in the castle, that he should come and meet her. So they talked and they talked, and they realized they had a lot in common. Both of them had good hearts. And they realized, the king and the queen, that we should not judge anyone by the appearance of how people look. We should always be worried about the feelings. Do they have a good heart? Do they take care of each other? And with that being said, they said, "I will get married to this princess if she accepts." And she did. So the princess and the prince got married, and they lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you liked the story, and I hope you will think like the prince, that it's only good how your feelings, how you feel inside, than how you look on the outside. Okay? Let's keep that with us at all times. Always think. Okay? Think with your heart and then with your mind. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, keep learning. See you next time.